Hey everybody, it's me, Erin, or E. I'm coming at you with season 28, episode 2 of The Amazing Race. If you saw it before already, play along. If you haven't seen it before, I'll give you all the ins and outs of the episode you missed because it was pretty cool. So everybody had to leave Mexico and fly off to Cartagena, Colombia. Um, Already I was kind of unimpressed with the teams because a lot of them, very few of them could pronounce the city right. They would say Cartagena or Neutrogena. It's Cartagena. If I were going to be on that show, I would have memorized how to pronounce every single city in the entire world, Alex Trebek style. And if I had been on the show, I would open my clue and said, Cartagena? Do you mean Jean Wilder? Jean Wilder? The romance novelist? No one made a Romancing the Stone reference. I was really disappointed. So, anyway, they flew to Cartagena, and when they got there, they had to jump into a mud volcano and look for an emerald in a satchel. Now, I've never been in a mud volcano because I've never been to Colombia or to mud volcanoes before. So I thought I'd play along and I went into my neighbor's backyard and dipped some algae off of their pool and spread it on my face to try to make myself even more beautiful. That's my beauty tip. Go into your neighbor's backyard, steal their algae, smear on face. Let's just see what happens. So, some people had some problem finding the satchel. Some people had some problem knowing what an emerald is. Here's another thing. Learn what all the jewels are. I know what an emerald is. It's green. It's the birthstone for the month of May. I know you guys all know which my birthstone is. All my fans know when I was born, so I get all your card. Thank you so much. So, some people were stuck on that. But once you got your emerald, you got your next clue. Then you either had to build a beach shack or you had to make some fish for a lunch. I'm not good at building things. In shacks, I'm so above shacks anyway. So I would have made the food because I'm a really good chef, as all my fans know. And it turns out the shack was pretty hard to build. And the fish wasn't if you followed a couple of tips. Tip number 1, don't drop the food in the sand. Just don't. Don't drop the food in the sand. Tip number 2, don't burn the food. Don't drop food in sand. Don't burn food. Were you born in a barn made of sand? I know that when I have my fan over for dinner, I don't burn food and I don't drop food in the sand. So, I don't know what these celebrity internet people do, but I wouldn't go to dinner at their house, okay? Okay. So, Tyler and Corey are impressing me so far. They built that shack very quickly. They were the first people on the mat to win the second leg of this season, and they won a trip for two from Travelocity, accepting sponsors. Travelocity. Get it? And they won a trip for two to St. Thomas. Now, I've never been to St. Thomas. I know a Thomas. He's not a saint, but he's not very tropical, but I guess it's kind of the same thing. And then everyone else started filing in until it was just two teams left, Darius and Cameron versus the Southwest flight attendant and her daughter, Marty and Hagen. They were neck and neck. They were racing and making their food. And then there was one fatal flaw, which leads me to tip number 3. Never run if you can take a cab. Marty and Hagen ran. Darius and Cameron took a cab. Guess who made it on the mat? And guess who got canceled? Marty and Hagen, sorry, you're going to have to put your trays in your upright position. You're going home. Lots of tears. You never want to end on leg 2. You never want to end on leg 3. You never want to end on leg... You want to win. But leg 2 is just so sad. So sorry, ladies, but you're going home. But I'm going to just end with my tip number 5. I'm going to be putting this one up a lot. Read the clue. Read the clue. Just read the clue. Anyway, I'm going to go wash my face and see how my pores will be glistening. I'll be just so beautiful the next time you see me. Keep watching. I need more fans. And just remember, this is peace, 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 peace. Bye, guys.